Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. I am Ahmad and today we are going to continue with chapter 17 of uh, Elder Scrolls Online. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So we're just going to kind of continue from where we left off, which yesterday we ventured into it took us a minute to get started, but we ventured into a cavern to help a Cedric Order member to release some of her buddies from a mine trap. And we succeeded in that, so we are actually right outside of that at the fire. Let's see where we are. So I'm assuming we're going to head out that way, but we're going to go ahead and jump right up into this. So. Alright, Mr. Kitty. Let's do this.
Didn't those idiots ever... Whoa, hey! What are you doing in this neck of the woods? Not that you don't have a right to be here, that is. It's just, well, a griffin nesting ground doesn't tend to be the best place for a stroll.
If this place is so dangerous, then what are you doing here?
Me? Why, I just got a little lost, is all. I would have left already if not for my friends. We were separated, you see, running away from those damn beasts. I'm not much of a fighter, so I'm just hoping they make their way out.
Alright, well, I could search for them if you'd like.
Really? I have to warn you, the griffins in there are quite nasty. They do anything to protect their nests from invaders. But if you're willing, I'd be mighty grateful. Even pay you for your efforts.
Alright, I'll search the griffin nest around and see if I can find your friends.
If you find my companions, let them know to meet me by the way shrine, right down the road. And don't worry, I won't run off before you get your reward.
Well, how did you end up so close to the griffin nesting ground anyways?
We were on our way to Cloudrest, but must have made a wrong turn. Somehow we ended up within this nesting ground. Of all the luck. As soon as we realized where we were, a whole flight of griffins came rampaging towards us. I barely escaped.
And what about your companions?
The way I see it, they're either dead or hiding. If they're dead, make sure to search their pockets, all right? I'd at least want something to bring back to their families.
Fair enough. Let's head on out, didn't he?
This beast is nothing we've seen before. I can tell you that much.
Whatever could this creature be?
Sorry to tell you, lady. There's creatures all over the place.
Did you hear that weeping again? Oh, I've had enough of this place. A traveler. Don't see many wanderers out here near the Acropolis. Best give it a wide berth. There's a curse on this place. I didn't believe it at first, but once you hear that ghostly shriek, it'll make you a believer. Trust me.
Well, why don't you tell me about this curse?
Ah, I see it. That look in your eye. You mean to go in there and break the curse of the Dureni Acropolis, don't you? Ah, you newcomers are an ambitious lot, I'll give you that. There's a ghost in there called L'Oreal. She's the root of it.
And how is she the cause of this?
Some folks say she was an innocent girl, buried alive by an evil sister. Others say she was a necromancer, put to the sword. Who knows? If you manage to run her off, you'll be doing all of Somerset a favor. Just don't expect us to go in after you.
Thanks. I'll have a look around.
So, you're really going to look into this, yes? Ifra's bones if you adventurers aren't a peculiar bunch. I've got no orders to keep you out. Not many grave robbers dumb enough to loot this place. No offense. Anyway, it's been nice knowing you.
What are you doing here, all the way out here anyways?
I often ask myself the same question. Should have followed my mother's advice and learned a trade. Cobbling, maybe. I would have been a fine cobbler. I digress. The divine prosecution sent us out here to make sure none of the ghosts wander off.
Alright, and you think the creature inside of the place will wander?
Honestly, I have no idea. So far, we haven't seen any skeletons or ghoulies straying beyond the walls. But anything's possible, I guess. Just know that we'll be here, cheering you on from a safe distance.
So you mentioned the Durrani. Who are they?
You are yanking my ear, right? Everyone knows the Durrani. They're one of the oldest, most powerful clans in Aldmeric history. They founded the Durrani hegemony in High Rock back in the First Era. Not many Durrani left, but their influence remains.
Why would a clan of our fellow High Elves leave Somerset to settle on High Rock?
Good question. Mara knows I'd never settle in that man-infested sty. I don't know how you manage. Honestly, I really couldn't say why the Durrani left. Some think it was destiny, that the Durrani were fated to rule over the Isle of Balfiera.
The Isle of Balfiera?
Indeed. It's an ancient, weather-worn island in Iliac Bay. I've never been myself, but they say the Great Durrani Tower is so tall you could see it from the shores of Glenumbra. The Durrani keep to themselves now. I doubt they'll ever come back.
And how long has it, been this way here?
What, cursed? For as long as anyone can remember. But the latest unpleasantness started a few months ago. It used to be that you'd just hear ghostly weeping every now and then. You'd feel chills, smell rotten eggs, that sort of thing.
And now?
Now the place is packed with undead beasts and vengeful spirits. Can't set foot in there without some ghostly hand grabbing your ankles or some such nonsense. Ugh, gives me the creeps.
Well, sounds like you guys should have put a stop to this back when it first started, not have waited. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Some spiders. There's a book. Figured that was gonna happen. Man, I am not the one you want to play with. You'll be dead before you know it. Let me get up into here. Alright. Alright, so run up the steps to the 3rd floor. They design all their keeps kind of the same way. Ooh, oh no, no bookshelves, they're all empty. Yeah, someone emptied this place out. Alright, I grow old, my love for so old, the pain in my side worsens with each passing day. It won't be long before I join you in Apheus. Funny, I've written you every day since you passed. It always dulls the pain, and now as I stand on the threshold of death, just a heartbeat away from out of the reunion, I find myself racked with worry. I've sent countless letters to our families on Balfour Isle, but haven't received a single reply. I fear that I may be the last keeper of the Acropolis. With me dead, who will kindle the fires below, who will keep the Forsaken One in her tomb. Every day I feel her growing stronger, scraping at the lid of her crypt, I guess, yearning to be free. Someone must come, someone must maintain the fires. We cannot allow her to get free, but I rumble, rest well, my love. I will be with you soon. Okay.
The seal, the key. Take them. We must keep her locked away. Do not let her escape.
You got it, lady. Your death will not go in vain, I guess. I will do what I can to do this for you. Alright. Nothing. Alright. And you're gonna die. Okay. And we're in. And we're off Acropolis. Let's see if I can cure this this curse. Alright. Down we go. Okay. The Keeper's Oath. Oh, blessed be the Keeper's eye. Wrathling crimson and gold, their wreathful gaze fixed on her cursed tomb since darkest days of old, when bones and death shred stir below. May these eyes see flames alight to exact the dark toll that she owes, to keep her soul bound tight. Okay. Okay. Ah.
A keeper? No. No, an intruder. Did you not hear the shrieks? The groaning admonitions? This is a cruel and sour place, outsider. Your beating heart mocks the dead.
And who are you?
Who am I? I was called L'Oreal. But in truth, I am sorrow given voice, agony given form. A prisoner confined to this cold, dead Acropolis for all time. You were brave to come here, but are you brave enough to seek the truth of this place?
I absolutely am. And, so can you maybe tell me what happened here?
I haven't the heart to speak it aloud. I can only bear the pain through song. Even now, all these long centuries later, the taste of betrayal still fills my mouth. My soul is bound to the catacombs, sealed away in a vault of stone deep below.
And how do I find this vault?
You carried the Keeper's golden seal. There is another, a crimson seal. It is close. I sense its presence, like a whispered accusation. Follow my voice. Find the crimson seal and place it here beside its golden brother. They will clear the path.
I'm sorry, but I have to know. Who are the Keepers?
My jailers. Sons and daughters of the Dureni, sworn to keep me imprisoned here. I no longer sense their presence. That gives me some small relief at least.
Well, why did they imprison you?
Did you not hear me? The sorrow robs me of my breath. I can only bear to tell you in song. I am sorry.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on down here. Ah. Dead ghost. Okay. And let's go ahead and we'll watch you burn to death. Okay.
Hear ye my tale of sisters two, bound by love and joy.
Let's see. Gonna have to take out all these dead things. Going into my god mode. Ooh. That's right.
The elder set sail, but the younger remained, alone with her tomes and her heartache.
So she's telling me the tale through song. They're not gonna beat me this way. Alright. And mana refill. Yes, baby. What?
At length the caller came to the gates of the Direni, a fellow traveler on sorrow's road, with dark wisdom on his lips.
Okay, sorry about that. We are gonna go ahead and check these remains out. Alright, there's Crimson Seal.
Behold, the Crimson Keeper! Keep to the oath, Seal-bearer! Do not believe her lies. She is not what she seems.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. I'm pretty sure she's lying to me, guys. Fantastic. Okay. And one word. Stupid ghost. Go. Don't stand a chance. Okay. Place the Crimson Seal. I guess. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Okay. Alright. Maybe after this I will have enough to buy a new piece of gear. Yeah, bud. Don't say any chance here, bud.
Don't listen. Her words are poison.
I know, man, but how else am I supposed to put an end to her? I gotta draw her out, and then I'll destroy her spirit. Ghosts are annoying. Okay.
Her heart is twisted. She deserves this fate.
Can't wait to see her side of the story. Is she truly bad? Or were they the bad ones?
her heart's doors closed and locked, the sisters' power grew. Her gold eyes fixed on graves and tombs, the necromancer's muse. At length the eldest did return, flush with arcane might. She found her sisters, undead thralls, and wept long at the sight. Knowing death could not contain her sister's newfound power, the eldest and her dear any kin buried me alive, here screaming into the black.
Well, seems unenjoyable. Done. My desire sister, the little sprite with pigtails who chased me through the flower garden on Saturday's afternoon, the soft-hearted girl with the singing voice of a meadow lark, fallen to a necromancer's charm. I can seriously believe it. What did we do to earn this? What sprites did we offer? Oh, did we offend? If only I'd been there, if only I stayed. This is all my fault. Something had to be done. Practicing necromancy is an unforgivable sin. I plead with her to repent or beg for the Durrani clan's mercy, but she persisted. She looked into my eyes with dull, flat eyes, stared and said, "They cannot kill me, sister. I cannot be killed. I will rise again and again and again for all eternity." All the kindness and gentle innocence was gone. In that moment, I barely recognized her. So I performed the ritual. I bound her to the sacred ridge, whatever. I shouted the words of bonding and kindled the sacred flame. Then I swept beside the tomb, listening to her froth, and waited until she finally fell silent. I only hope that Laurel's spirit can find peace here in the Acropolis, because she cannot leave. She cannot leave. Auriel, forgive me for all, for I will never forgive myself. So she caved in the necromancy. Alright. Oh, back off, dude. Let's see. Alright, so.
You are no keeper.
You guys, don't really know how this works, do you? Fantastic. And what, you thought you were gonna win this, or? Okay. One word to the next. Yeah. What I thought, bud. That's what I thought. You don't stand a chance. Anything over here I see that's worth having? No. Alright. I'm gonna find the source of lore and find it.
You found me. At last.
Okay.
Do you see what they did to me? What they are all still doing? Is a young girl's curiosity worthy of this torment? I only wish to pass on, to be free of this place. Please, help me.
How can I help you?
You see my prison now. This circle of braziers. The Keepers would have you relight these fires to whip me back into silence. But I beg you, take up the Keeper's flame and burn my corpse. Without my body, the Dureni's cruel magics cannot bind me.
What will happen if I burn your body?
The Keepers marked my body with runes of restraint before they locked me in the tomb. After I expired, my soul tried to escape. But even now, centuries later, I am tethered to that husk. If you burn away my body, you also burn these runes.
And what would you do with that freedom?
Would you ask a caged meadowlark what it would do? It would fly free, feel the sun on its wings, and sing its forgotten songs. It would find the joy that it had long been denied.
And you wouldn't seek revenge?
Revenge upon whom? The elves that locked me away are long dead. Dead and gone. Only their tombs remain. Their tombs and their descendants.
And what really happened here?
It's as I said in my song. My sister and I were inseparable. Different sides of a single coin, my uncle used to say. Eventually, she set out to study with the Magisters on the Isle of Balfiera. I was left here, alone.
And?
I struggled with my craft, falling further and further behind. Eventually, I found a mentor. A black-clad sorcerer who taught me the dark arts. Necromancy. I took to it like a sparrow to the wind. Eventually, my power rivaled that of my sister.
Then what, she returned?
Yes. She found my mentor and I weaving spells over the corpses of our ancestors. She struck my mentor dead with a killing word, then wrapped me in searing chains. My sister wept when our kin rendered the sentence, that I would be buried alive.
She didn't try to talk them out of it?
No. She carried out the sentence herself. Her face was the last thing I saw before they closed the lid. The Dureni feared what I would become if they executed me outright. So they constructed this arcane prison, this torture chamber.
And how do you feel about your sister now?
She did what she was expected to do. I have nothing more to say.
And what will happen if I light the brazier?
I would return to that coffin. I would go back to screaming in silent horror, gazing up at the ancient scratches on the coffin lid where I tore my fingernails to pieces trying to get out.
And you would stay that way forever?
Forever. Or until some other kind soul burned my corpse prison. You followed me and listened to my tale. I know you will do what is right.
Alright, so let's see. Such a shame. I would love to release you, but I know that you're a necromancer, and you would not just simply be okay with this. Not just that, but I also have this guy to give me that hint. So if I burn it, you go free, or choose to sacrifice the Brazar imprisoner. If you burn her body and free her, she will seek revenge on her jailer's descendants. So
We arrive at the moment of choice. Please, use the Keeper's flame on my remains and set me free.
if only that was really an option here. Why couldn't you just listen? Sorry.
No! Why would you? Ah! I trusted you. You're just like them! Just like my family! Curse you! I won't go back! I won't! I'll kill you all!
I don't think you really have much of a choice. There we go. And you're back into your crypt. Sorry, lady. I wanted to believe you. I really did. Let's work our way out now. Okay. Alright. Makes me feel kind of bad. What is this? Oh. What I would really like to do, see how I could get this. Ah, there it is. Hello, spider. Watch you burn to death? Yes? That's what I thought. Alright, anyways, so let's go ahead and head on back out. See if I can get out of here without too much. Okay, there he is.
Ah, you're back. Sorry if I seem surprised. Honestly, I wrote you off as dead the minute you walked through those gates. No offense. Brought something for me, eh? A key with the Durrani seal. What exactly did you find in there?
I found Laurel's ghost wandering the catacombs. I rebounded her to her tomb.
Well, thank goodness for that. I did notice the sky cleared up a bit. Maybe I'll finally be able to go home. I'll take that key off your hands if you'll part with it. The Justicia would find a use for it, no doubt. We have a deal?
Yeah.
Did you hear?
Thank you.
It sounded angry and hurt.
I hope I never have to go in there.
Likewise. The fog may have cleared out, but this place still gives me the creeps.
And you?
Be careful, new.
Ah, you are a merchant. So, how about we go to south? We go to here. Alright, so let's see. So, ice, lightning. These are all lightnings. Well, I can sell you, and sell you, and sell you, and sell you. Sell you, and you. You. Just because I don't know what I can and can't train in. Ah, that's a new Inferno staff. Oh no. Staff is shock? Really? Let's see what I got going on here for my current staff that I'm supposed to have. Let's see. Weapon. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Which won't matter at the end of the day. Spare staff. It's not the one I need. No, I'm good with this. Okay. And what about armors? Get rid of that. This, that. This, this. Alright, and nothing here. Alright. We made some room, so let me... Well, I guess I gotta repair all. Okay, well, that sucks. I got some money. I should definitely be able to get at least one more piece of armor. So, with that, we're gonna actually stop here for now. I will definitely be back in a little bit, so let me go